60 years, that's how long Indonesia's darkest chapter remained confined to history books. But in November 2025, the government conferred the nation's highest civilian honor on a man dead 19 years. A man accused of orchestrating the massacre of between 5 lakh and 1 million people. That man was General Suharto. And the man awarding this honor wasn't a stranger making a controversial choice. He was the former son-in-law and protégé of Suharto, Prabowo Subianto. The decision detonated. Within hours, historians, activists, civil society leaders signed an open letter calling the move a betrayal of victims and democratic values. Protests gathered outside the presidential palace. Families of the disappeared held vigils demanding justice that will never come. But how did Indonesia arrive here? How does a nation award hero status to its most reviled dictator? To understand this, we must go back to 1965. A failed military coup led to 6 generals being murdered. Suharto, then a powerful general, blamed the communists. What followed was not a purge. It was industrialized slaughter. The military moved across Java, Bali, Sumatra methodically, hunting anyone suspected of communist sympathies. The killings were conducted with deliberate savagery, torture, rape, mass execution in remote islands. Historians estimate the death toll reached 1 million. But Suharto did not act alone. Declassified US documents reveal that Washington actively facilitated the massacre. The CIA supplied communication equipment to spread propaganda, blaming the coup on communists. And the US Embassy provided lists of suspected communist operatives to the Indonesian military. And what emerged from this bloodbath was a new order, Suharto's regime. 32 years of iron rule, media censorship, political prisoners, torture chambers, and war crimes. In 1998, Indonesia's economy had collapsed. Riots erupted, military opened fire, and Suharto fled. He died in 2006, never tried, never convicted, never forced to answer for his crimes. Then came Prabowo, a former Special Forces general and Suharto's former son-in-law. He rose to prominence under Suharto's regime and was dismissed from the military in 1998 for allegedly kidnapping pro-democracy student activists. In October 2024, Prabowo became president. He started to downplay or eliminate the darker chapters of the Suharto era, and on November 10th, he conferred the highest civilian honor to the butcher of Indonesia. Suharto's children received the award. One former son-in-law handed it over to former spouses. But here's what's particularly chilling. The hero designation is not ceremonial. It signals permission and a message to a generation of Indonesians born after 1998 who never lived through the dictatorship. A message that says this man was not a villain. He was a nation builder. The atrocities exaggerated and unproven. Suharto died pardoned by history, not because history forgave him, but because the government decided forgetting was more convenient than remembering.